What have you for this evening? What masks? What music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are ripe. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs. The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, none of that. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. Now, that is an old device. It was played when I from Thebes last came a conqueror. The thrice three muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. Now that is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief, that is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord in this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play, but by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted and tragical, my noble lord. It is, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, no, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world, unless one can take sport in their intense, extremely stretched, and conned with cruel pain to do your service.
I will hear that play. But never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go bring them in.
I love not to see wretchedness o'ercharged, and duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes it in might, not merit.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill. That you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. Now, we do not come, as minding to content you, our true intent is. All for your delight, we are not here. We are here. That you should hear repent you, the actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know. Yeah.
This fellow doth not stand upon
A
points.
good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
His speech is like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show. But wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is Certain. This man, with lime and rough cast, doth present Wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through whose chink, poor souls, they were content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man, with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn, presenteth Moonshine. Or if you will knew, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name. You ladies, you! The trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. Thisbe, carrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I, one Snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I, one Snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers...
looked night! Oh, night with you so black! Oh, night, whichever art, when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot, and thou, oh, wall, oh, sweet, oh, lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine, thou wall, oh, sweet, oh, lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Show me thy chink. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stone for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the chink. You shall see, it'll fall out pat as I told you. Look, yonder she comes.
My cherry lips have overkissed my snout! My snout with hair and line! You don't believe?
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
Ah! My love!
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander am I trusty still.
And I like Helen till the fates me kill.
Not Shepherus to Procris was so true.
And Shepherus to Procris I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wound's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou, at Ninny's tomb, meet me straight away?
Tide light, tide dip, I come without delay.
Thus have I, one Snout by name, presented a wall. And such a wall as I... And being done thus wall, away doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst no worse, if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts and a moon and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion, rough with wildest rage, doth roar. Then know that I as snug the joiner am. Then know that I as snug the joiner am. And know that I as snug the joiner am, no lion fell, no else, no lion's dam. For if I should as lion come in strife into this place, to pity of my life.
A very gentle beast, and of a good conscience.
The very best of the beasts, my lord, that e'er I saw.
This lantern doth your horned moon present. This lantern doth your horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be. All I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon. I, the man in the moon. This thorn bush is my thorn bush. And this dog is my dog.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Well roared, lion.
Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Truly moon shines with good grace.
Well moused, lion.
And then came Pyramus.
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? As do you see, how can it be, O dainty duck, O dear? Thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell. O fates, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and go well.
Wherefore nature didst the lion spray? Oh, wherefore nature didst the lion spray?
O wherefore nature didst thou lions frame, since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is, no, No, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come tears confound, outsword, and wound the pap of Pyramus. Aye, that left pap where the heart doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead, now am I fled, my soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light, moon, take thy flight. Now, die, 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 die.
Sleep, my love. What dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Dead! Dead! Speak! Please, a tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These lily lips. This cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Lovers make moans, his eyes were as green as leeks. Sisters three, come to me with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in since you have shone with tears his thread of silk. John, not a word, come trusty sword, come blade, my breast imbrue. And farewell, friends, thus kiss me, and adieu, adieu.
Will it please you to see the epilogue? Or to hear a Bergamasque dance between our company?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there need none to be blamed. Marry, if he that writ it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisby's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is, truly. And very notably discharged. But come, your Bergamasque, let your epilogue alone. tongue of midnight hath told 12 lovers to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn as much as we this night have overwatched. This palpable, gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends, to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity in nightly revels and new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all with weary task fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night that the graves, all gaping wide, everyone lets forth its sprite in the churchway paths to glide, and we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now our frolic, not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through this house give glimmering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar.
Hand in hand with fairy grace, we shall sing and bless this place.
Until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three ever true in loving be. And the blots of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand, never mole, hair, lip, nor scar, nor mark prodigious such as are despised in nativity shall upon their children be. With this field due consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to scape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.